Obviously, when it comes to this review, the saying definitely applies. Better late than never. So Knives Out is a movie written and directed by Rian Johnson, and it is packed with a star-studded cast. You got Chris Evans, Toni Collette, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon, Catherine Langford, Christopher Plummer, Daniel Craig, and others. And it stars an actress that a lot of people probably won't know named Ana de Armas. And the premise of the story is you have this patriarch of a family played by Christopher Plummer who seemingly committed suicide. It seems like the case is closed on that aspect because he committed suicide. Well, you have this private investigator in Daniel Craig who basically is here because he suspects there might be foul play and there might be more to the story than this patriarch committing suicide. And so just like with all murder mysteries, you're trying to potentially figure out who done it. And I know this review is coming mad late, and funny enough, let's actually peel back the curtain and go behind the scenes of BlackGayComicGeek Productions, or whatever you want to call it. Like, I actually saw this movie opening weekend, but funny enough, I currently work overnight, and I work from 11 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. And so right after I got off of work at 7:30, there was a 9:30 showing at the AMC Lincoln in New York City. And I was like, you know what? I'm wide awake. I think I'm good. I could go see this movie. I really want to go see it. It looks like it's going to be a good movie. So I went to go see the movie. I sat in the theater pretty much from the moment the movie started. I think I saw the very beginning of the movie, and then after that I was knocked out for basically the entire movie. So I saw it opening weekend, but really I didn't. Like, I woke up, speaking of peeling back the curtain, I woke up pretty much at the end of the movie when you find out the actual plot of the movie. Now granted, I didn't know what was going on because I slept throughout the whole movie, but I woke up knowing the secret without really knowing the secret. And so because of that, it made me kind of not really want to see the movie because I'm like, oh, well, I already know how it ends. And the whole point of a murder mystery is you're trying to solve the mystery. You don't know what's going on. Considering I already got my answer before I really knew what the question was, it kind of discouraged me from seeing the movie. But then because I kept hearing a lot of people talk good things about the movie, it made me want to go back and see it. And the reason I bring all of that up is when I actually went to see the movie a second time, and really the first time, and knowing what I know about how the movie was going to end up being resolved, I still ended up liking this movie. I feel like this movie was pretty damn clever and very well acted. And the thing about Rian Johnson that he kind of loves doing, and granted, I didn't necessarily like what he did it in The Last Jedi, and I get what he was trying to do, but I feel like it didn't necessarily work for Star Wars, is he likes to take a genre and kind of turn it upside down on his head. He kind of did it with Looper, and now he kind of did it again with Knives Out, where in this movie, he kind of leads you in a certain direction where it's like, oh, it's a murder mystery. And without really spoiling the movie, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have seen it already because it's been out for a while, but I still don't want to spoil it because I know there's some people that still haven't seen it. But in a way, he kind of leads you down a certain path only to pull the rug from out under you. And that's all I'm really going to say about that. And just the way it unfolds, it's pretty clever. And then just lines of dialogue that he injects into the movie that ends up coming back later on in a very clever way. Like, I really enjoyed the movie. And I can't really speak on it in the sense of if I didn't know what I know, would I maybe had a different reaction. But I do kind of feel like once you get to the third act, things started to get a little predictable. And again, I can only say that in the lens that I did wake up in the last half of the movie, so I did know where the movie was going to end up going. And had I gone into this movie fresh, I may not have felt this way, but I did feel the last act was a little predictable, but I still enjoyed the ride. The lead character, Ana de Armas, she was great. And considering she was in this movie with a cast of juggernaut actors, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon, Toni Collette, Chris Evans, the fact that she was able to stand above them is a testament to her acting. And my other favorite character to watch in this movie was Daniel Craig. Like, I've never seen Daniel Craig in a movie before. I've never seen any of the James Bond movies. I know a lot of people were talking about how his accent was so distracting. They've heard him in other roles. And since this is the first role I've seen him in, now granted, I know this wasn't his actual accent because I do know he is British. And in some ways, the accent did feel a little cartoonish, but it didn't bother me as much because, again, I've never seen him in a movie before. But his character was definitely a cartoon character in this movie. But it wasn't so over the top that it took me out of the movie. Like, I was here for every moment of it. Like, I enjoyed every moment that he was on screen. And Toni Collette, like, I feel like in many ways she doesn't get as much recognition as an actress that she should. Like, I really loved her in that television show United States of Terror, where she had dissociative identity disorder. In every episode she was playing a different personality of herself, and I really enjoyed that show, and I was upset that it got canceled. And if you really want to see how great of an actress Toni Collette is, go back and watch United States of Terror. Like, she is a chameleon. She is flawless. Like, she reminds me of a younger version of Meryl Streep, and just in the fact that she can basically play anything. I thought this movie was well directed. I thought the dialogue was very witty. Like, I was here for all of it. I thought this movie was a fun ride. And I would say that Knives Out was definitely, for me, a blockbuster. And it's a movie I would definitely see again. And it's a movie I would definitely buy on Blu-ray. So have you guys seen Knives Out? What did you think about it? Let me know down in the comment section below. Also, if you can, hit that thumbs up button and like this video to really help out the channel. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, please check out the other videos on my channel. And if you like what you see, please subscribe for more and hit that bell notification button so you're alerted every single time I post a new video. And tell your friends, families, and neighbors about my channel to help me continue to grow. And as always, I will catch you guys next time. See you next year. And Happy New Year, everyone.